lamps halo, runway of oak. Dust turns glitter where the baseline spoke. Between tall shelves, the margins gleam. We sign our names in a whispering dream. Hold me where the pages breathe. Let the low end thread our weave. If the silent sign begins to shake, that's just our pulse learning to wake. File our hearts by dewy code. Spin me softly down the aisles road. Every turn a secret spark. We're footnotes lighting up the dark. Rolling ladder hums in a graphite glide. Check out beeps, echo soft and wide. Car catalog drawers like golden keys. Smile and the index starts to breeze. Hold me where the pages breathe. Let the low end thread our weave. If the silent sign begins to shake, that's just our pulse learning to wait. File our hearts by dewy code. Spin me softly down the aisles road. Every turn a secret spark. We're footnotes lighting up the dark. Ink scent midnight stamped in blue. Return slot moonlight, me and you. Shelf numbers climb like city lights. We turn the stacks into summer nights. Exit tags yawned on, noses in. We close the book but keep the grin. Pocket the hush for weekday streets. Open to base where the legend repeats. Drops to -1. Chrome palms clap as the night comes undone. Ticket of starlight tucked under your sleeve. Bass draws a circle, we step in and breathe. Hush of 1,000 secrets held in time. Then a hi-hat flick and the world aligns. Red line, heartbeat, filter starting wide. You bite the moment, I count the ride. Hold the pulse for bars to ignite. On a knot, we launch into pure white. Ceiling becomes a map of moving suns. Glitter, jet stream, zero weight runs. We swap our names for a brighter glow. Hands up, city melts in stereo. Phone writes postcards on the sweating glass. Caps hum scales as the minutes pass. We leave with echoes stamped in chrome. Base it on bones, the road I hope. The boost sparks a grin. Ice in the veins till the kick rolls in. Wristwatch moons, velvet ropes unlace. We clock in late to the ministry of bass. No trace of them mundane. We trade small talk for a synth that bites. Sign our names and ride across the night. Bodies in delay, snare taps Morse, we can't disobey. Hold your breath, time kneels to the drum. Count to 4, here it comes. Seal lifts off, glitter and free fall. Sublime thunder rewrites the wall. We ride that surge like a stolen sky. No past, no plan, just multiply.
wing, the room exhales chrome. UV bloom paints a crown on the dome. Kickstarters once, our calendars failed. Feet learn the language the subwoofer tells. Like a cockpit, faders take flight. Hi-hats sketch runways across the night. Sweat turns to stardust and shoulder blades. Trade our names for the roles the bass made. Its pathways to ribcage lanes, counting whispers between our veins. Hold your breath, 2 bars then free. When it detonates, it edits the city. Files a claim at the frosted door, but our receipts are echoes on the floor. Taxi lights blink like metronome bones. We leave with thunder, leads to our bones. Snap by the marble stair, velvet ropes loose and the hush we wear. Parquet murmurs under careful feet. We tune the gallery to a deeper beat. Dust turns slow like galaxies. Gilt frames catch fire from the low melodies. Names fall quiet while the floorboards sing. Gold learns to shimmer to everything. Statues breathe, shadows that sway and lean. Skylight pools, midnight in panes of green. We spin once, echo returns our vow. Room tone saves it somewhere now.
Ticket doors whisper, clamps bite the line. Cabin of glass, city wired fine. We live from the pavement, quiet and true. Every light below hums a note for you. Towers tick past like a metronome. Rooftops drift by, soft chrome on chrome. Your breath writes halos on the midnight pane. Count it to 4 and we rise again. Mid-span stillness, cables sing low. River of billboards sliding below. Your hand in mine steadies the sway. We float in the bass where the night turns gray. Gather, the landing draws near, but the climb keeps living in the inner ear. Pocket this height for the weekday flat. Press play on the streets and we're right back at. Desert hush, red beacons blink in time. Steel rib dishes tilt toward the climb. Cable looms hum warm against the cold. Your hand finds mine and the silence folds. Catwalk shadows count us into view. 4 slow turns and the sky feels new. Sage scent, wind, a low electric plea. Tune the dark to you and me. Lock me to your frequency, hold me in the game. Phase the night until it sings our name. If the stars speak soft in carrier waves, we'll bloom in the echo the array still saves. Silver where the ladders rise. Servo wheels whisper under open skies. Your laugh bends quiet, bright and clear. I hear it ride the atmosphere. Hands like antennas lift a line. Zero the noise, make the signal mine. Count once more and let it fly. We color the bandwidth of the sky. Lock me to your frequency, hold me in the gain. Phase the night until it sings our name. If the stars speak soft and carry your waves, we'll bloom in the echo the array still saves. Warm skin, azimuth heart's declination grin. If morning listens from the canyon rim, it'll catch our chorus dim by dim. Ridge line pinks, the beacons grow slow. We pocket the signal before we go. Play it back when the daylight's wide. Hear the desert answer inside. Field of lantern balloons, silk planets at rest. Burners carve gold against the velvet west. Your fingers trace seams where the colors collide. We sway to the hush in the flare-warm tide. Tether sings softly, wicker frames breathe. Crew calls ready in a rhythm beneath. Count it to 4 as the envelopes rise. Bass paints heat on the underside skies. A choir of flame, fabric constellations, learning our name. Your smile throws light past the edge of the field. Every low end blue makes gravity yield. Sketches ash blue around the hill line. Glow fades gentle, but the cadence stays mine. Fold up the night, keep a spark for the road. We'll relight the sky when the next beat explodes.
velvet rope parts, midnight pours in slow motion. Neon condensers on skin, electric ocean. Kick drum spark in our ribs, plants evaporate. We sink our shadows to the sub's tidal weight.
Graffiti writes our names in the mist. A compass pointing straight too low. Shot clocks freeze while the woofers glow. Hands like antennae catching silver rain. When the break snaps back, we bloom again. Now flowing in the dialect of kick and snare. Four on the floor, bands time like heated air. Pixel confetti drifts over our lane. We chase the echo, outrun the Monday.
Funhouse lights flicker in a mercury hush. Glass corridors multiply every blush. Vaporous crowns glow on our skin. We breathe in the labyrinth, breathes us in. Angles bend sky into rivers of chrome. Ghosts of us wave and guide us home. Your hand on mine redraws the air. The bass turns corners and finds us there. Footsteps fly dusk. Lanterns outside wear cinnamon musk. We step out laughing, still bright, still brave. Carrying mirrors like light, we say.
Door clicks shut, pressure swells like tide. Mirror ball weather humming on the side. Shoelace halos, wristlet chrome. We clock our pulse to the sub and go. And ripples on the floor. Laser stitch maps we never danced before. Small talk melts in a violet wave. We write invisibles what words can't say. DJ pumps the moon, gravity bends. Time gets edited between friends. Slow frames, futures in bright tattoos. When the snare hits now, the room says move. Ceiling lifts clean, neon rivers glide. Baseline fires a stamp, everyone inside. We surf the pressure like midnight fall. Every drop redraws the shape of hope. Knocks soft on the frosted glass. We blur its edges and let it pass. Final thumb fades to a silver shore. We leave it echo still wanting more.
4-6 to Freon and perfume haze. Find a moon's orbit, a cockpit of face. Wristband barcodes running past tonight. We taxi the runway line in tiles tick like heartbeat, transit maps. Ice counts measures in the clink of glass. We trade a small talk for a synth that bites. Low and sold is all a separate balcony, flicker my taps out 1, 2, 3. Hold the drop in your teeth, don't breathe and let it bloom to wine and see. Ceiling unlatches, the room goes jet. Submarine thundery draws the chest. Glitter smoke spirals, traffic stops. We ride the overdrive till the needle emails we won't read yet. Street scene, this is our victory set. Pocket the echo, forget the plan. Night signs off, still step in our midnight tunnel brushes blooming chrome. Rainbow foam hand writing on the dome. Wipers keep time low, thunder in the glass. We float in color while the bass lines pounds. Fires in flight, cap turns cathedral under strode white. Heartbeat varnish, steady and slow. The night gets polished from below. Dryers roar warm, halos spin us clear. Street opens wide like a new idea. Pain still singing as the city resumes. We carry that glow and all its booms. Checkered shadow skate across the ceiling grid. Wristbands bloom, ultraviolet orchid. QE dissolves in a carbonated cheer. The room inhales and we disappear. Kick prints code in our souls to read. City wolf grins running off lead. Hologram rain on a vinyl seat. When the snare winks twice, it swallows me. Turntable sketches a halo razor thin. DJ nods, time slips out of its skin. We hover weightless across fire glare. Count to 4, then light the square. Hydraulics lift, the skyline flips. Glitter tornadoes kiss our lip. Bass lights grail on the ribs inside. We surf that thunder in a single glide.
fog opens a lane. Neon arrows bloom on the midnight grain. Scoreboard blushes, siren says start. Your hand finds mine, hit the light, hit the heart. Walls drain color in a violet sweep. Footsteps soften where the lasers sleep. We move like echoes through graphite air. Every turn a secret we both wear. Bass lights throb and the room goes wide. Tag me in shadows, pull me to your side. We trade our names for a running glow. Laugh in the haze where the signals flow. Exit to street light, still charged, still new. Pocket the pulse till the next rendezvous. Check hums the subtraction yawn. Powder midnight dust the floor we're on. I thought halos flicker at the gate. We sink our breath to the kicks down beat.
Neon confetti bends, arcs unlined.
senses. Morning stars, rumors outside the door. We leave with echoes and ask for more. Stamps on our wrists, pulse in our palms. Tonight replays whenever the car hums. Glass floor glow with the city below. Billboards flicker like a meteor show. Rail warms quick where our fingers meet. We trade our names for a high-rise beat. Crosswind braids a sparkle in your hair. Taxi rivers coil through midnight air. Windows mirror us in chrome and light. Count it to 4 until the night. Signal towers blink a secret code. Footsteps float on the neon road. Every breath tastes like static bloom. We glide the span, 2 stars in tune.